Welcome to the Disagreeable Nerd Podcast, a podcast where nerds from various ages and backgrounds get together to discuss movies, TV, books, and anything else that pops into their small, simple minds. Now sit back, relax, and let their ignorance wash over you.
So, welcome to Disagreeable Nerd Podcast. I am Deej, and with me today we have...
Pager.
And...
Gabby.
Hey. How you doing, guys?
Yo.
Good to be back in the hot seat today. We're going to be talking about Split. No, I'm just kidding. We're talking about Glass.
Oh, I was like all with you. I was like, yeah, let's do that instead.
Let's do Split instead.
Sounds good to me. But before that.
You know, Gabi always has to have like news before we actually talk about the main topic.
I guess we could do news at the end. You want to do that?
DJ,
Sure.
you're hosting it.
Okay, let's do news at the end.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, so before we get the rating in, general thoughts, Gabriel?
General thought for Glass. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Overall,
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
Kind of.
Kind of like
I'll get into details later.
All right,
That's why I got to say, like 70% of it I liked.
70% of it, like,
I liked it. It was good. I mean,
kind of, it was a movie.
It was a film.
It was a
made in
film that you
studio
watched.
yeah.
about mason jars and the blowing of glass made from sand.
I agree. Unbreakable, as you know, is my favorite movie. Split, very good. Very good movie. Super psyched for Glass. Kind of let down.
Kind of
let down by the ending of
All the
of
way
Glass.
let down.
All right, well, now that we got our general consensus of what we thought of the movie out there.
So basically, Glass kind of picks off 20 years later.
It does pick off.
20 years
Picks
later
it right
from
off.
Unbreakable.
Picked off
Right?
everybody's
Is it
hopes
20
and dreams.
years?
8, yeah. Well, it was like 18 years.
Yeah.
18, whatever. And I find it kind of cool that the kid's still in the movie.
Yeah, they brought him back.
Yeah, like I wasn't expecting that.
Joseph.
According to Wikipedia, it said this takes place like 3 weeks after Split.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I
Then
guess that
in
can
the
make
news,
sense.
did you not pay attention during the movie? In the news, it said it in the movie.
It says 3 weeks after Kevin Wendell Crumb earns the nickname The Horde, vigilante David Dunn and his grown son have been working blah, 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 blah.
I guess that makes sense, though.
And at the end of Split, we saw, what's his name?
David.
David.
David Dunn. the name I just mentioned. David Dunn.
I was going to
The
say
Double
it.
D.
Couldn't remember.
Double D.
Double D. Coming at
But-
you. With his raincoat.
Well, is that a problem, though? Like, what were your...
No, I just thought I'd mention that.
Oh.
Just because I mentioned something, it's not a problem,
I didn't know.
Sade.
'Cause you
Jeez,
say,
so
according
defensive.
to Wikipedia, blah, 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 blah. I wasn't sure what you were going there.
I was just making some facts.
Oh, okay.
Stating facts, something you rarely do.
Okay, well, moving on to the synopsis.
All right, synopsis. So the movie begins with David taking on some street thugs.
Double D, taking on
Yeah.
some thugs.
Some kids
Kinda
that are
creepy.
just going around punching random people.
Yeah.
which was
Superman punch.
actually a thing.
It was kind of funny.
It was
years
sad.
ago.
That I was like, oh my god, if that happened to me,
Super punch.
oh,
That was happening before, and it was
Like in real life?
upsetting. Yeah,
yes.
Oh my God.
kids
Just
were
walk
going
with
around
somebody?
just punching people as hard as they could and filming it and posting it online.
I
Oh my
like.
gosh.
Speaking of which,
I didn't know that.
I like the fact that YouTube is doing away with all those videos. Because that's why people post that crap, because it will get viral and they become famous.
Yeah.
YouTube is getting rid of that?
They're getting
Really?
rid of all prank and prank videos and like just
Challenge videos.
Oh my God.
challenges. Yes.
Challenges.
Those are the
Because
worst.
people near, like that.
Worse than a Superman punch to your face.
The Bird Box challenge.
Setting yourselves on fire.
Oh, that's true.
Putting blindfolds and
What about
walking.
like the ice bucket challenge? Would that go on?
that
okay.
was not that bad.
I sorta
obviously,
did
'cause
that
was for what,
challenge.
ASL?
Yeah.
That was for a good cause.
Yeah.
Setting yourself on fire just because you're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, that's
What-
about as stupid as you can get.
What do people think they're going to accomplish, though, you know?
Go viral. Become famous.
Nothing.
But then you
They're
melt your
literally
face.
just everybody. It's
People
like
are after fame.
kids are stupid. If somebody does it and says, I challenge everybody to do this, they're going to do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to be famous.
It's just dumb.
And then little Sade just walks out there and does something crazy. I can see it.
I can see myself being David.
A young Sade.
Getting in like a
very impressionable
Sith Lord robe thing like him and like going away.
The
Raincoat,
oh,
yes.
David Dunn? Double D. You lost me.
Being a vigilante.
Double D. David
Double
Dunn.
D being a vigilante and going and
I like that his name was David Dunn, by the way.
That was in...
hey, that's Joshua's last name in 21 Pilots. Just saying.
Wait, David?
Josh Dunn.
Oh, Dunn, yes. Last name.
Josh David?
Last name.
Yeah,
last name. Sorry. I was trying to say last name. Mr. First name Glass.
Oh my god! Sorry. Oh my god! Yes,
Mister.
That was dumb too.
Sorry.
Speaking of dumb things,
why was that dumb?
First name.
What is his first name was Elijah.
I know, but he's supposed to be a baddie. He's like baddie now.
Okay, well let's go.
Elijah is like
DJ, take control.
Sorry.
All right, so the movie begins as I said. David has stopped these young kids from continuing to punch people in the face as video challenges go. After that, we then see him go back to his security business that he goes and works at with his son.
Yeah.
Who also is like his Barbara Gordon, his Batgirl, his...
It's kind of like his,
What is her name?
Not boss, but...
Watchtower? No, not Watchtower. What's her name in the comics? Anyway.
The Birds of Prey?
No.
Oracle.
Here you go. That's his Oracle. He keeps an eye out for him, works out on the security and video watches everything.
I kind of liked that.
That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. It made sense to have somebody doing that for him.
Like Felicity and Arrow. Everybody has their Oracle. Or
yeah.
Overwatch.
Chloe in Smallville.
Yeah.
Which was the Watchtower, I think. Space Station, of course.
Pre-Justice League.
Pre-Justice League Space Station. So that was kind of cool. Obviously, he's stopping crimes while he's looking for...
Using his Beats Bluetooth ears, which is what I use. That was super cool.
But you know what's kind of funny, though? Like, I understand, like, he's the vigilante and all. But, like, he went to those dudes' house and, like, beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, for kind of a minor crime.
Confused by that.
They could have killed that dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were like, yeah, minor crime, but yeah, he could have died.
Yeah, he could have died.
No, that was atrocious. That Superman punch, I was like, yeah, I would have beat the crap out of them kids, but in real life, no, I wouldn't be able to.
I just feel like for David, double D.
I
feel like he could have done, like, somebody robbing somebody, like the store.
Well, I mean, he did.
I mean,
that was just the crime it started with.
Oh, okay.
Just to show that he was still working.
Yeah, I guess that's okay. I just didn't feel like he should go after those kids, to be honest. They were just
really
stupid. Yeah.
I was all for it. Oh. Get them rascals.
I was about getting them, but
I wasn't.
It seemed kind of...
I'm about vigilante justice. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Let the cops do their job.
Again, I kind of think they should have maybe done a little bit more seriouser crime?
Seriouser?
More serious
crime.
I'm looking for a more serious crime.
Not to say physical assault is not serious, but could have been a bank robbing.
There's been several cases of people like punching guys and them like falling and cracking their heads and dying. And
yeah.
Okay, well, I guess there's.
It could happen.
The scenario.
Okay,
changes.
We'll get past that. It was a good.
No, let's discuss this for 30 minutes.
Him to stop, Gabi.
Literally the first 10 minutes. Let's discuss it.
We're just talking about that. Moving on. I guess we shouldn't just. I mean, are we going to just retell the whole story?
Spoiler alert.
Not just the highlight. I mean, you can. Just the highlights.
Just highlight the main stuff.
Okay, so we see
things we like, things we like along the way.
Doesn't it switch off to, what's his name?
Yeah, I was going to say, we see Kevin Wendell Crumb.
Kevin
the Beast. He's still, obviously.
The Horde? Is he the Beast or the Horde?
I said all that. The Horde is all the personalities.
Actually, we don't. Sorry.
We don't what?
We don't see Kevin. We see Patricia.
Yeah.
Patricia and who's the other names?
The girl, teenage girls.
Okay. Let me discuss my first thing I couldn't stand about
I already know what you're going to say.
I know you know.
We all know.
Go ahead. We'll tell it. You tell it.
The many personality switches.
Oh my God. The nonstop carousel of exhibiting James McAvoy's abilities.
Maybe
it was tiring.
Maybe his character was so unstable, like it wouldn't stay.
I understand that, but he didn't switch that many times in Split.
No.
I know. It's true.
Like
It seemed
in
to be
Split.
like every 5
Like-
seconds.
Like in Split, I remember basically Patricia and Kevin. Those were like the two main ones.
And the boy, the
not-
little boy.
Kevin's like the actual guy. He's Kevin, but you didn't see him.
I didn't see Kevin.
The 9-year-old.
The 9-year-old
The
Patricia,
9-year-old
and then there was the one that was
Dennis.
all Dennis. That's the name. I knew it started with a D.
He hated
like
dirt.
the Brooklyn type guy or
He
something.
like wanted it
He's all
clean.
tight, OCD.
Okay, I don't remember all their names.
Okay, Dennis, Patricia.
Whatever it was, he
9-year-old.
cycled through way too much in this show. It's like,
The Beast.
hey, everybody loved James McAvoy's acting. Let's
He did
amp
an
that up
awesome
times
job,
100.
but-
Yes, he did an
It's
awesome
just-
job. It
yeah.
was just too much.
Way too much. When he was in the institution and the dude kept flashing the lights, I was like, stop, please stop.
I don't understand why he kept flashing.
I don't either. What was he wanting?
I guess he was wanting him to
What was
calm
he after?
down because all his characters knew,
Okay, well, let's get to that. Go ahead.
you know.
Okay, so we get back to him. He's obviously kidnapped some more cheerleaders, some more
more
teenage
girls.
women, because that's apparently the only thing he can
What's
kidnap.
So weird.
He likes young women.
I guess that's Dennis's part.
Yeah, but
Dennis usually is the one that kidnaps because he's so OCD, but he also likes teenage girls. as
he's
we
kind
saw
of a
in
little
Split.
freak.
Yeah, he's kind of a
Yeah.
little freak.
Yeah.
So he's got more of them. That's on the news. David hears it, of course, so he's looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
His son Joseph is helping him out. They're hunting him
Joseph,
down.
still the same kid from the actual movie.
Yes, I
Yes.
like that.
It
With his dead shark eyes.
with his little shark eyes.
I kind of like his little weird eyes.
Little scroll.
I mean,
weird.
it's kind of crazy because they're blue.
They're super blue.
They're like super blue, but in
they're
the
like
movie they look
sharky.
black.
Yes, they do.
Because his pupils or his iris takes up like most of his eyeball. Like the
Mm-hmm.
visible eye is all iris. It's like there's no white, so it's so weird looking, but
Yes.
they're kind of cool.
Is he like an actor? Like,
What else does he do?
Dumb
Yeah,
question.
he's
Has he
got
been
a-
in anything else? Is my question.
He's got a recurring role on some show. I forget what it's called.
I feel like I've seen him on something else, but I can't think of what it is.
Work your magic.
if there was only a way.
Work
I
your
have the
magic and
internet.
Find out these infos.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, his name is Spencer
Go ahead.
Treat Clark.
What? His name's what? Spencer.
Spencer, yeah. He's been Gladiator.
He's
Gladiator.
the little boy from. He's Lucius. Oh my God, he is. I did not realize that. But see, that's when he was a little boy. Has he done anything since he was young?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he was the same age in Gladiator.
He's got some recurring show. He's cast on.
Well,
What is
let's
it?
see here. There's movies. I'm on TV shows. Oh, now here we are. Gabby, your internet sucks. It's just white.
Yeah, something's going on with it. I don't know. AT&T,
Oh.
like you said.
AT&T,
Animal Kingdom or
thanks.
Another
Yeah, we
World?
switched to fiber
Or
optics
Animal
for no
Kingdom.
reason.
Animal Kingdom, that FX show.
Since 2016.
It's like 19. What?
Sorry.
So yeah, he's got some small parts, nothing major.
Yeah, and the movies that he's been in, like I've never seen any of them. Well, Minority Report, I started that, didn't finish it.
He's in that?
Was
Yeah.
he was the
He was
boy.
young again.
He's still a kid.
He's the boy in everything.
He's still a kid, yeah.
He's the boy in Gladiator.
The
He's
boy.
the boy in Unbreakable. He's the boy in Minority Report.
Minority Report's a good movie.
So early 2000s was his heyday.
Yeah.
Which to say he still has a very good acting ability.
I thought
He did
so.
nothing wrong other than his eyes. Or Sharky.
Which aren't to say they're not bad.
I mean, I'm fat
They're
and bald,
different.
so what do I care?
They're different.
I wish my only flaw was my extremely blue eyes.
Yeah, they're so blue they're black.
They're so blue, they're black.
I wish everybody had
I bet
that
in real
problem.
life they're gorgeous.
Yeah, we got some pictures of them. I'm sure
I
Paige has
like-
been checking them out.
Oh, yeah, it kind of was a little bit, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, I liked the pacing of the movie.
Yeah.
I like M. Night, even though he's kind of slow. He's
I love that,
slower.
though.
He drags things out, but you appreciate everything he's doing.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing about M. Night Shyamalan. That's why
Unbreakable.
That's why two of my favorite movies are his.
Directing.
A little too slow.
I don't agree though. I like it.
But this is my deal. I have a question.
I'm tired of. Okay, that seems like it's kind of photoshopped or something. Anyway, go ahead. You
I
got
have
a
a
question?
question for you.
For who?
Me.
Whoever.
Oh, you. Him.
Go.
Okay,
Ask the
so
question.
Everybody listening.
is the cinematographer, does he simply move the camera as he is told by the director, or does he decide how to frame the shots and move the camera?
I would
I
think
feel like they would both do that, director and cinematographer.
work together.
I think they work together, but the cinematographer kind of sets up those shots that they need a little bit of art to them. That's his whole job. Like
Because-
he chooses the angles.
Like,
Is there a certain clip you're talking about, or just?
no, I was just looking like M. Night Shyamalan movies kind of have the same. See, he had different cinematographers for Unbreakable and this one.
I said they're definitely different.
But Unbreakable, the way it was shot, it's like it's noticeable. Like these just, I don't know. But I don't know
It's because
if
the shots last so long.
Yeah, it's like, we're still on this cup of coffee. I
love
see.
watching commentaries, which I don't know if I've said that before. I'm pretty sure I have. I used to watch commentaries all the time, or just like little.
Right.
Like, I'd get a DVD and I'd go to the special features and I'd listen to every little documentary, all those little things.
I do that with music.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy.
I'm glad you do that because I'm interested in some of the facts, but like I can't sit there and watch a movie as I
and
discuss
I
it.
love that stuff. Like watching Scott Pilgrim. Like one of my favorite things to do is watch Scott Pilgrim with a commentary on it of the actors. I just love it. I don't know why. But going back to like Signs, and there'd be like a little documentary type thing on the special features, and it was Kathleen Kennedy, of course, because she's got her little skeeving fingers and everything.
Oh yeah, she's in everything.
But she said one of her favorite things about M. Night was just his patience and the long shots
And the audience patience.
the long shots and just how he would just sit there.
Yes,
And that's one of my favorite things about him.
it is.
I love Signs and Unbreakable. Yes,
It
it's
puts
slow.
It puts you in it.
Yeah.
You know,
And I hate, because nowadays it's kind of overloading.
Oh God, yes.
Like Avengers and all these superhero movies and action movies. It's just like the frames.
It's
they
smash
last-
cut, smash cut, smash cut.
Yeah, they last like 2 seconds, and
Yes.
it's just kind of overwhelming. And I love that those movies are
But
so
I have
slow.
always liked cinematography in movies, yet I could not tell you a cinematographer.
Right.
The director seems to get the credit. So is the cinematographer under the direction of the director, or do they work together, or does he kind of like do his thing?
I mean, I don't know
Because
all the ins and
Oscars,
outs.
there's Academy Awards, there is a cinematography award, and it's
Right.
separate than the director. So it's like,
I imagine the director would give the cinematographer his vision, what he wants, how he wants the movie to feel, and then they would make it his vision.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess if the cinematographer says, hey, I want this shot this way, I suppose it would be up to the director for the final say so.
He probably has final say so. I guess that's right.
is M. Night always in his movies?
Yes,
Most
Always?
of them, yeah.
that's his thing. He's like an
Always.
Alfred Hitchcock wannabe.
But this one actually had a callback because he was in Unbreakable.
Yes,
He wasn't?
and his
he was.
lines
Oh, I
were
was
weird.
going to say, wasn't he like at the football stadium?
I
Or
he was
changed
at the
my
stadium.
mind.
baseball stadium?
He
or-
was the one that David said he saw like he was like he was selling drugs.
I've turned
Yeah.
things around.
Yeah, which I
Right.
mean, there was a lot of callbacks in this movie, and that's one of the problems some critics had was it was like everybody's like, "Oh, did you see that? Do you remember when this happened?" There's so many of those things happening, which I kind of like.
What's wrong with
I
callbacks?
don't mind them.
I don't mind them.
I don't either.
I guess
I don't
critics have-
remember half
I mean,
of them.
it's been 20 years. I mean,
Yes. Hey,
kinda
remember
cool.
this guy?
it's kind of cool. Like in Jurassic World, you kind of have some callbacks.
But that's also why the critics and the audience scores were so different because critics have weird opinions about things like that.
Yeah.
Audiences usually like callbacks; they're kind of cool.
It's kind of
Yes.
like, oh, yeah.
Because for people that don't remember or don't know anything about the movies, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, they don't care. They don't know what's going on. But for everybody that has seen them, that's been through all these movies, it's kind of cool. Like, oh yeah, I remember that.
So what's a movie like you can think of that you remember cinematography, like the way it was shot?
Like I said, Signs.
Signs. Yeah.
I think that one sticks in my head so much because of those long shots. I mean, they're just like steady cam on one thing for a long time. Like Mel Gibson and what is his name? Joaquin Phoenix's little talk while the kids are asleep. They're talking after that. I guess they're just sitting there watching the news, and they're just having that conversation.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite
I like
thing
it. Like
in
when
a movie.
I know, and you don't think about it making an impression, but I like it when I can't even remember if it was Glass. It must have been, but it's like the camera instead of a cut, like cut to this person.
It
He's
just
talking,
moved.
then cut to that person. It's like it would move. It would pan to him.
Yeah, it wasn't like a bunch
it
of
would-
cuts.
Pan.
I like that.
I like that.
I do too.
I remember that. but
I do too.
I like original camera work. Not crazy. I can't handle crazy. My most memorable.
The train?
Huh?
The train?
No. My most memorable cinematography is Schindler's List.
I've never seen Schindler's
Me
List.
either.
And it's if you want to be depressed, watch it. But yet it is a true story, and it is quite inspiring. But yet it has got some very difficult things to watch, and it's not for families.
Yeah.
But it's filmed in black and white. But they have like these spots of color in it. Right. Like this little girl's wearing this red coat in the very beginning, and it's black and white with this red, which is like super popular in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
That's what me and Gina's actual wedding invitation was. It was like this black and white little baby, like 4 and 5 year old boy and girl, but he was holding like this red rose in this black and white picture. Mm-hmm. Well, Steven Spielberg,
Sin City.
I need to look at that. Yeah. Yes. Steven Spielberg did that, and I don't know who the cinematographer was, but Steven Spielberg filmed it. But I remember like this black and white movie, and I remember that like the beginning of the movie, they set down like these ink jars because they're fixing to like get all these people's names and stuff coming off this train.
Right.
And then the girl in red runs by. But I remember like certain shots. Last of the Mohicans has like this panning opening shot of the mountains. I remember that. Like certain things. I appreciate cinematography in movies. Jason Bourne and the Bourne movies drive me insane with that shaky cam stuff. Any of the found footage movies drive me insane.
Oh, yeah, those are terrible. Cloverfield and all those.
Cloverfield, the first one? Mm-hmm. That was pretty rough.
The OG.
Chronicle was actually an okay.
Chronicle wasn't the worst.
I like Chronicle.
I actually just watched that again the other day.
Oh, really?
I've
been wanting them to come out with another one, but I don't think they're ever going to do it.
Probably not.
But I like cinematography.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any good cinematography I've seen recently.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking up because I'm like, I guess I've never seen that many.
Nothing stuck with me.
Cinematographer for Schindler's List is, I don't even know how to say his name because it's very...
Not
not
American.
Schindler's?
Polish.
Is Schindler? Is that how you say it?
Janusz Kaminski.
Schindler.
Is that Holocaust?
Yeah, it's
World War.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like my most memorable shot, I think, from Unbreakable was when the camera's behind that curtain as he's taking down that last bad guy. I mean, they literally got the camera behind like the blinds, not the blinds, but like the curtain on that little door window area to the outside balcony. And that guy's just standing there, spitting on the lady. I guess she's dead, but the camera just sits there for so long, and he's just standing there just because he's crazy and insane. And then you see David. The curtain just keeps kind of moving around, and as it comes back one time after it's been out of focus, you see David. He's standing there, and then the whole fight.
Yeah.
It just starts off, and he's just like on his back, and the camera just stays there, just that one spot.
Yeah,
and he's just on his back, and you see everything going on, and eventually the camera changes. Yeah, but that one is so memorable.
I remember that one. Yeah,
it stays there for so long.
I like fights. I can tell what's going on.
Yeah, because some fights are super.
He just jumped on his back and choked him out for like 5 minutes. But it was cool.
Okay.
It's cool that he got choked.
He got it. He had it coming. But
so,
anyway, back to the movie.
Elijah's. I know. He's basically not. I'm just kind of skipping around a little bit. He's in the what do you call it? Psychiatric. How do you say that word? Psychiatric. Good grief.
So David gets
hospital.
arrested when he finds the beast.
Yeah.
He fights him.
They have a little scuffle.
I like that fight. That was a good fight.
Yeah, that was.
It was a superhero fight because they were doing stuff like smashing concrete and stuff. That was kind of one of my deals towards the end of the movie that he's punched like fists in the van.
Yeah,
but I wish they had more power. Like it was like they were like just slightly stronger.
But to me, it's like realistic, like literal.
I know it was realistic, but like to be a superhero, which is where we're going.
Not a Marvel.
I know, but I needed a little bit more. Like,
I mean, even in Unbreakable, when he's first finding his powers out, I mean, you saw how much he struggled with just some weight.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the fact was he couldn't
But that
do it.
was a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I mean, he bent that bar,
So,
but it took him a long time.
right.
I mean, he's strong, but he's not like
He's not like
Superman.
he's not like Man of Steel.
That's what
He can
my
die.
question was like, obviously.
He's still human.
Oh, spoiler alert. To all
get
these,
to that.
to all this stuff. So, like, apparently, like, I wanted to know how far his strength went. Like,
Yeah.
how far? Like, he
feel
kept
like-
lifting weights, and he kept adding weights in Unbreakable.
What I wanted to see? Someone shoot him.
Yes,
Who
exactly.
never got shot. And
Exactly.
That kind of made
Well,
me
Thank
angry.
you.
whenever the Beast got shot, he didn't die. So yeah, I think I would have wanted to see him
No, the
get
beast
shot.
did die when he got shot.
No, I'm talking about
As the Beast.
I'm talking about in Split.
He got shot
He
when
got
he was
shot
7.
in Split, and he did not die. Do you remember that?
Yeah, the shotgun shells.
Oh yeah,
Shotgun, yeah.
Which they bring up later in the movie.
yeah. So I was like,
This
And he
movie
still
is
has the scars from
That's
it.
why this movie is so frustrating. There was so much potential, so many things I wanted to see. I like that. I wanted a definitive answer.
Yeah.
Is this guy a superhero or not?
And I mean, yeah, I hate the whole let's talk about every single scene in this movie.
No, we don't have to do that.
I think that's a good stopping point to actually talk about scenes is the
Different
fight.
scenes.
We'll
Go
just
ahead.
end it there, but we'll just bring up our favorite points and what frustrated us. I think that's a good.
Let's say, okay, so spoiler alert for the whole
Definitely.
thing.
we've already said
We'll
spoiler
definitely
alert.
post spoiler alert.
It starts with David Dunn. He's
the
hunting
podcast.
down basically the horde from Split. He finds him. He frees the cheerleaders, but then they get captured and they get sent to this institution, and that's where the rest of the movie takes place.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you get Casey
Gourd
back in
head.
there from Split. She's obviously kind of I don't understand her relationship. She feels sorry for him,
Like,
or
it's-
she's maybe attracted to him. I can't tell.
I'm not sure.
Kevin?
Yeah.
You talking
we
about the
don't know.
teenage girl?
Yeah, Casey.
I
Yeah.
think she.
Maybe she feels some type of way,
I think
like
she feels
got a
like
connection.
connected.
I think she just feels a connection.
Yeah.
like I understand.
It's not romantic. I don't think. It's
I don't
just
think
like
it is.
It was kind of like there, but it like wasn't at the same time.
it was weird.
I don't know. It was weird. It wasn't bad. I mean, obviously, it kind of made.
It was basically Hulk and what's her name, Betty Ross.
Betty Ross.
It was Hulk and Betty Ross. That
Yeah.
was literally that's the whole thing.
She was pulling like a Black Widow, and the sun's getting real low.
Yes. And she
That was pretty much the whole thing.
scraped her hand across his.
Oh, that feels nice. Anytime she touched him, but
Because he's not used to physical touch.
No, you
they said
said-
that. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're
What
good.
did y'all think
DJ
about
Steve
Elijah and his whole schemes?
Go ahead.
They waited too long.
Yeah, he was kind of like comatose, quote unquote,
Too long.
like for most of the movie.
Was he? Oh yeah.
Like a lot of stuff in the
Platonic.
commercials weren't in the movie.
Yeah, like he been like kind of awake during
Yes.
the interview thing,
The sessions.
which I guess that's kind of to throw people off. But
So as the movie goes on, he's comatose, but yet, hey, surprise, he's not. He's pretending
He's
the
been
whole time.
pretending.
he's been saving all his pills.
Like Samuel Jackson, he's a force in acting. Don't make him comatose in a movie.
Yeah,
Like, why have Samuel Jackson in a movie if you're going to make him quote unquote comatose? Like, he's just sitting there in his wheelchair staring at
Just
you.
kinda-
I
like-
think by the time of his reveal, like everything after that was just kind of it made it seem like it was overdone. Like everything he said was just kind of like cheesy, almost.
Yes.
Like they just wanted people to be like, "Oh my god, you hear what he said?
He said, I am first name Mr.
Last name Glass.
Glass.
Oh my god, it's so cool." Which we heard in the trailer, so it had less impact
Yes.
when he said it in the movie. I mean, if I hadn't heard that in the trailers, I'd have been like, "That's kind of a cool line." But then I'm like, "Yeah, when is he going to say it?"
I liked it.
Okay.
When he said it,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was still kind of a cool moment.
I think.
So it just had less impact.
I mean, did y'all think he was gonna die in this movie?
No,
No.
I didn't think anybody was going to die in this movie.
No.
And that's part of my frustration with this movie is because I love these characters so much.
Because like the story
And I
was
wanted to
him
see-
trying to expose what the world has and like
Yeah.
what's in this world. But
Yeah.
he knew he was gonna die if he's gonna.
I
Well,
wanted to
let's-
see that. I wanted to see his
Okay.
plan.
Let's just cut to it.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Go to the main point.
That's what we're doing.
Get to what you want to talk about, DJ. DJ,
Your frustrations with this movie is what I want to talk
about. Besides our cinematography and other things, did you like anything else about the movie? Did you like anything about the movie?
Yeah. Like I said, I liked most of the movie.
I like when they brought back like Unbreakable and how Kevin's dad died. I kind of like that.
Yeah, in the train.
Oh,
Kevin's dad. That was
that was a good intro.
I was like,
that was a good weaving of stories.
Yeah, Mr. Glass, he kind of created David, and he kind of created Kendall, like the horde at the same time. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I wanted more of Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
and all definitely. You get is just him.
He mostly said
being
nothing.
Quiet.
He was the same as Mr. Glass.
He was pretty good.
David and Elijah had not enough lines.
James McAvoy had the most
being
lines.
Patricia
Definitely.
And all that stuff. I'm like,
because everyone loves that.
I think that was the biggest problem.
That was the problem.
That for some reason M. Night thought
he's like, Split was a big hit.
That James McAvoy was what people wanted to see more than David and Elijah.
Are you kidding?
And that's
Split was excellent, but Unbreakable is like so many people's favorite movie, and that storyline of him being a superhero that was awesome. Let's see that. And
let's see more
David and Elijah's relationship.
We got like 20 minutes of it.
Yeah,
we saw like through Unbreakable, we saw him. He kind of like became a mentor to him. He's the one that showed him that he was a superhero. And then that betrayal at the end of the movie when he found out that Elijah's the one that's been doing all this bad stuff. That was awesome. Like that made you feel something. And then this movie, they're just like, they kept them separated the whole time, and they hardly ever talked.
Yeah.
Did they even talk?
I think
or did Elijah just talk to him over the intercom?
Over the intercom.
It was. I don't know. It was
just a major disappointment.
He blew it. M. Night Shyamalan blew it. He had all the characters. He had it in his hand. I liked, like I said, about 70% of the movie. I liked the whole where it was going. And if they had went to the tower that they were wanting, the Glass had set up. So this lady was trying to convince them through the whole movie in the psych ward that they were crazy people, basically.
She knew they weren't.
They weren't superheroes for real life. They were crazy people thinking they were. And it's got this whole comics subplot. It's just this like a comic book. They think they're from a comic book. And they said comic book. I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
They think they're characters in a comic book. If they had fulfilled what Glass was wanting to do, going to that tower and all that, having that big fight, I was like, I want to see that big fight between the Beast and David Dunn. I want to see that.
For that.
And I was like hoping the police would shoot David and
at some point
see what happens. Do they bounce off? Does he get shot and he's okay? What happens? Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing. We got no questions
he drowned.
Answered. Yes.
They drowned him.
We got no questions answered.
David drowns.
That was disappointing.
Spoiler alert. David drowns. The Beast dies. Glass dies. They're all dead. And the movie sucks because of that.
The 3 characters I cared about just ended up dying.
Do you think he did that because he was like done with this story? Like, I don't want to really.
I don't think he was like quote unquote
he said he planned
done.
It.
Hey, get it done. David Dunn. Double D.
Double D, get it done.
I don't think he was. I don't know. He says this is where he saw it going the whole time. What? I don't believe that.
No.
You don't create
tacked on.
You don't create David Dunn in Unbreakable. Will spend 2.5 freaking hours watching this guy slowly become a superhero
and then die.
And then kill him off in the next movie. We've waited 20 years. This is me and DJ and Sade's biggest gripe.
The more I thought about it, I was like, okay.
We've waited
no way.
Years to see Unbreakable Part 2. This is what we get, and he kills him. You've got to be freaking kidding us.
I was literally 6 years old when Unbreakable came out. 6.
It's funny because
I'm 24 now, and I watched Glass, and it made me sick.
Your childhood is broken.
It's really funny. The first time I saw Glass was at your house with your mom.
You mean Unbreakable?
I mean, Unbreakable.
The first time I saw Glass was at his house? Weird.
I do not bootleg movies.
Unbreakable. And I remember loving it.
Do you torrent movies?
No, I don't torrent movies.
Have you ever torrented a movie?
Oh, yeah. Back when LimeWire was the thing.
Gabi.
A what?
I was all about torrent.
Hey, yes, I know you shut down our internet.
Oh. That's right.
Man, when LimeWire was a thing, I had every season of Smallville. Man,
Hey,
I'll tell you
what
what.
is-
I remember LimeWire.
LimeWire and what was that? What the bear on it?
Did they like say, no, we're good. No, we're good.
Is LimeWire still a thing? But
No.
No, I'm sure they're all under arrest.
it's kind of funny because I mean, that's like it brings back memories.
Oh yeah, our
Yeah,
computers-
Sade,
our
like
computers,
we
I'm
did
sure,
a few
shut down.
things.
Yeah.
Sade's like, no, this is good. We can watch this, and like then our internet gets shut down. They're like, oh,
It only got shut down one time. Calm down.
well, still
down.
did.
All you got to do is put your account number back in, and you're
Yeah.
good to go.
They're like, oh,
They
excuse
give you,
us.
you know,
Excuse
they
me, sir.
they like to scare
Sir.
you and say, this is
You've
warning,
been streaming stuff
copyright.
from Russia.
The
What's going on
FBI
here?
is coming.
But it's funny because how is it my fault? They provided it. I just like clicked it.
Oh,
You know?
Piracy
yeah.
is a crime.
You're one of those guys.
But anyway,
Anyway,
Anywho.
our disappointment with the movie, obviously, a lot of people felt that.
characters dying. That's cool.
That's- You go ahead.
I was gonna say, for the most part, the movie was good. It was good.
I was in it until the last 15 minutes. I was like, what the crap?
Yeah.
Like, I'm all, okay.
I didn't like
I
how-
think the last 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, I didn't want him to die, but if he died, they should have made it way more
Impactful?
Impactful. Yes.
Him just getting his
Just
face shoved
drowning,
in a
like him just
pothole.
pushing his head in it.
That's
Like,
what I was about to say
That was
is-
stupid.
I mean, Elijah, he was talking to his mom. It was kind of,
Yes.
they kind of had a back and forth.
His
It was
mom,
kinda
who
nice.
is in the real world 5 years younger than him.
Yeah, which they did a really good job with. It's crazy,
Did you know
right?
that?
No, I didn't.
Samuel Jackson's like 70. The lady that played his mom was 65.
Dude, his mom in real life.
And I was thinking, isn't Glass kind of old to have a mama
Yeah.
in the movie? I'm like, he's kind of old. Why is his mama still in this?
they didn't think all that through. I think.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but anyway, I mean, he had kind of nice. He had a nice send off. I mean, obviously he's a bad guy, but he had his. He said to his mom, "I'm not an accident. I wasn't. I had a purpose."
Yeah.
Kevin, he was talking to Casey. He had been shot. Took forever for him to die. But I mean, he had something. David freaking drowned in a puddle. No talking. He didn't
Nothing.
talk to anybody.
He didn't say a
He
word.
His
Literally.
son or,
Was it Ellie? Whoever the psychiatrist was? She came
Yeah.
up and
Whatever.
was talking to him. He couldn't say anything,
He literally said
and then
nothing.
he just drowned.
Sucks.
I mean, like
M. Night, you
they-
suck.
My favorite character died without a word.
M.
they
Night,
just killed
you
him off.
suck.
Like, what the heck? I mean, that was
That sucked. 100%. That
Yeah.
sucked. That was a poor handling of an amazing character that got no closure. Like, oh, he's just finally, oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. And they're, oh, hey, at the end of this movie, there's a secret organization we haven't ever referenced before.
Yeah, that
yeah.
was the dumbest thing.
If
That
they
was
had
the
referenced,
dumbest
if
thing.
there had been like a clover leaf somewhere in Unbreakable,
Wait,
Yeah, like,
okay,
I
wait,
remember-
wait.
Sure.
Secret organization. I remember hearing that. That was like
that was a bunch
people
of bull crap.
People who were like them.
No, they
Oh,
just
no,
wanted to keep
they were
people
killing
like
them.
not-
Oh wait, no, the people that was in like whenever they'll go away and then they all get quiet.
Yeah,
that-
they like
those
leave the
people?
restaurant. They're like, oh, hey, we're alone. Okay, yeah, we
Their
need to
whole
kill
purpose
superheroes.
was to get rid of anybody that
that
was
was their whole purpose.
a
Uh-huh.
superhero, like bad or good. Either way, they wanted to keep it balanced or whatever. But
Okay,
yeah, like I
that
saw
was
that.
pretty stupid.
That
Like
was
that guy
dumb.
shot Kevin, right?
Yes.
And like came over in the camera, and he had like a little clover on his wrist, and I'm like,
I'm like, am I supposed to recognize that?
Exactly. I saw that. I'm like, what the heck
I
is
saw
that?
that, and I'm like, wait, have I seen that before?
I've
Like,
never
what is
seen that.
Bull crap.
And then all of a sudden they started showing up everywhere. And I'm
M9.
like, this is what?
I hope you're listening.
I was actually thinking that. Like, I've never seen this before in my
Yeah, I
life.
know.
Like, what is this?
If they had planted that throughout Unbreakable,
In-
if they had planted that in Split,
In Split, that would have been
anywhere,
Never
but no,
saw it.
oh hey, the clover-leafed people are out there.
Okay. Heck, I would have been happy if they had planted it at the beginning of Glass.
At the beginning of the movie,
Not the last
But we didn't
15
know what it
minutes.
was.
a banner or something. It was bull crap.
It was
all
it
bull
was
crap.
just sorry.
Sucks.
All right. That being said, ratings, everybody.
But this is my deal.
Okay.
Up until
Gotta
that
get more.
point, well, I'll give you a rating here in a second.
No, you're good.
Up until that point, like they were, I like diversity in my set pieces. So like they were in the institution, like most of the movie. That kind of bugged me. I like set it somewhere else,
Yeah. I mean, they kept going
or
back
do
and
some
forth
flashbacks a
between
little
Casey
bit.
and Joseph.
Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, they did make it for $20 million. So what can you say? They did good with their money. Blumhouse, they usually do cheap movies. This movie's going to make money, which I'm glad.
Already has.
I like M. Night. I like his style, but he does make some
relationship.
It's a love-hate. He makes terrible movies, but he also makes Signs in the Village and
he literally makes
Unbreakable.
terrible movies. And he makes my favorite movies. It is so weird.
Yes.
He makes The Last Airbender.
Yes.
And then he makes Signs.
And then he makes Split, and then he makes Glass.
Nobody can be
And
perfect,
kills
though,
everybody.
right?
And then he makes The
You hear
Happening.
me?
And then he makes The Visit.
Listen, nobody can be perfect, though.
I've never seen The Visit.
I haven't either. I tried to start it, and it was also like a found footage
Now,
thing.
did you like it when it was happening?
I didn't like the Village.
I
You
couldn't
don't-
even-
Not The Village, The Visit.
Oh, I haven't seen The Visit.
The
I kind of want to
Village
see
is
The
a
Visit.
good movie. I feel. I mean, it's not the best movie ever, but it's a good.
The Village was kind of like Glass. I liked it up until a certain point, and I'm like,
Until the twist.
I kind of was
the twist
not
ruined
liking
me.
it. I didn't
Twist ruined
like it.
I agree with that, but the beginning part of the movie is like one of my favorites. I love Joaquin and I love Bryce, and their whole dynamic was what made the movie.
Yes. Joaquin.
He's so good.
Jaquan, you mean?
Jaquan is so
Joaquin
good.
Phoenix.
Queen.
Okay, M. Night, you don't have to put a twist in all your movies.
But
Stop.
it's just
Stop.
his
You can make a
thing.
straightforward movie. It's lots of people. It was Alfred Hitchcock's thing. Stop.
So you
We've
think
seen it
M.
before.
Night's copying him?
No, he just feels he has to have a twist.
Can I put a twist?
Why can't he? Why can't he?
I like a little twist
That's his
in my
A
thing.
movie.
little twist in my movies.
I
Huh?
like Twist.
Twists
I
are good, but
enjoy
not
them.
Every freaking movie.
I enjoy them, but if it's like, oh, well, something's going to happen. There's going to be a twist coming up
Yeah, we
because
know
that's
there's
what this
gonna
guy
be
does.
something.
This is his deal.
Oh, look at that! A secret organization you had no build up to.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can
And
have
to me, that was a. Go ahead, Sade.
You can have a twist. I mean, his twist sucked in this one, but I mean,
I appreciate a
I'm just
good
saying.
twist, but
sucked, yes.
an organization that had no Easter eggs before it.
yeah, like we had, I understand what you're
And
saying.
if they were so minuscule, nobody caught it. Who cares about this freaking organization? Oh, that
All right,
angered
I'll
me.
go ahead and say this. This movie was a slap in my face.
It's a slap in your face.
It was a slap in my face.
Oh, you liked Unbreakable? How about this? Oh, yeah. How about this? I'm drowning him. I'm drowning it in front of you in a mud pit, in a pothole of water. Yeah, you liked Unbreakable? Yeah. Yeah, how you like this?
Yeah,
huh?
your favorite character. We're going to drown him in a puddle.
Oh, you like Split? Oh, you like that
I mean,
character?
this
You think
could've-
he's cool?
could've been
Oh,
a
How
lake.
about that? Oh, yeah, we
Yeah.
killed him. We killed him in front of your face.
You know that other movie he's in where he survived the gunshot? Well, this one, he doesn't.
Yeah,
He
not.
gets shot in the stomach and dies.
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson, you like him? Oh, yeah, well, he's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
what are you doing now?
Kevin slaps him in the stomach and he dies.
Dumb.
Okay.
A stupid ending to what could have been an amazing movie. That's what
We
that's
started
what
off
gets
so
us.
we started off so well. We loved it. I mean, the movie was like it was good.
Was
And then we just tore it to pieces, which is kind of how I felt when I watched it.
Slowly toward it.
And now we get back to what I said, the rating part of it. We'll move on from here.
And the ratings.
I don't want
Gordon.
to talk about it
What's your
anymore.
rating, Gobs? I always go first.
my rating. I think I gave it initially I gave it a fairly decent grade.
So you
The
thought
more
about it.
I think about it, the
Yes,
more I think
Stu.
of the slap in the face and what he did to me. But that's the deal. Like, does an ending dictate the rest of the movie that I enjoyed up to that point?
Yes, because that is what you remember the most.
I know
It is the whole ending.
does.
It's what I mean. You watch the whole movie; it's so good. But then if the ending sucks,
But well, okay, so Old Yeller. I mean, I like that.
Gobby, don't talk about Old Yeller.
Old Yeller.
He had to die.
I liked the
I loved him,
dog
though.
through the whole movie. He saves the boy, but it had purpose.
well, that's
Old
like saying
Yeller's-
Marley and Me or something.
You had to have
No,
a climax.
Old Yeller-
Conflict. I mean,
Old Yeller had purpose in dying. He protected them.
I know.
He died of rabies.
Yes.
This movie had a stupid ending with no purpose, with this made up freaking organization. 4 out of 10.
Whoa, you changed your rating from like last
That
time.
was a big jump.
That was huge.
That was a big jump. I wasn't
It's-
expecting that.
It's made
I
me
wasn't-
angry.
Pager.
Mine was like 7 out of 10.
It's made me
Still
angry.
7?
It's made
You're
me
going to
angry.
remain there at 7.
Yes,
That's good.
Okay.
I am.
My original was 6. It was 6 out of 10. And then I thought about it some more, and I kind of wanted to go to a 5 even. And so I went ahead and I stayed at a 5.5. Just simply because the first hour of the movie, or at least hour and a half, because it's a long movie.
Well, I was thinking about that. I was like, well, I hated that they stayed in the institution for so long. I hated that, what's his name, rotated character so long.
What else do you hate?
I hated that they killed literally everybody at the end of the movie that we cared about. All they added up, it decreased, like, it killed my joy of the movie. I was enjoying the movie. I was enjoying it. And then it got ruined.
The ending was the worst part.
Yes.
It definitely changed.
Even though I enjoyed maybe 70% of the movie, most of it was killed for me at the end. Like, the damage done at the end, like, killed my joy. So, 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. That's impressive. I mean, to say mine is a 5.5, that's saying a lot. Because I hardly ever rate movies that low. And to say that Unbreakable is a 10 out of 10 for me, it is my favorite movie. I will say Split was maybe 8 out of 10.
So it was good.
And then this movie just cut it in half.
Crapped all over it.
Like a 5.
Hey, you like those guys? Yeah, hey, you like that? You like that turd on top of them?
I mean, jeez.
That's basically what happened.
It was a disappointment.
Oh, you like Double D?
Dead.
There you go. How about that? You like Double D now?
Kevin?
You like that
Dead.
now? Yeah.
You like Elijah?
Yeah.
Dead. They killed my heart.
I just gave it a 7 because I did like the movie, except whenever Double D died. That was.
I would say you
like
7 out of 10 because you like 70% of the movie, and that's kind of what I was going with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
like I said, mine was a 6,
retrospect, and the week I've had to think about it, it ruined more in retro action than it did.
Yeah. I'm sure if we had done this podcast closer to when we watched it, it would have been a different
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
I
I'd have
think
been like,
so.
oh, yeah, it's pretty good. 7 out of 10.
I'm glad you had
Just
time
the
to
more
think
we
about
thought
it.
about it, it's like, okay. I
more I
got
thought
more
about
like negative
The more it sucked.
criticism towards it.
All right. So that's our review of Glass.
You had some other move? Because I want to get away from this movie.
Okay, I've got some news.
What's your news, Gabi?
This is from Dark Horizons. Ghostbusters 3 and Morbius dates.
What about him?
Morbius, a spin-off of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But yet a Spider-Man we have not yet seen.
Also a character nobody really cares about.
That's the Jake Gyllenhaal one, right? No, that's Mysterio.
No, he's Mysterio in Spider-Man Far From Home.
Morbius.
This is a spin-off. Morbius, he's a vampire.
Oh, that's right.
Played by, who is it? Jared Leto?
Oh my God.
The Joker?
No,
what?
stop.
I'm so psyched for this movie.
No.
I can't
Stop.
wait to see this movie. Oh my God. I'm just going to say Jared Leto as the vampire? Oh my God. He's so good as the Joker. Oh my God.
Deej. Calm down.
Okay, let's go on to something else then. So we're not
Anybody else psyched about this character? You have no clue about?
We're not interested in Ghostbusters 3, nor are we interested in Morbius, starring Jared Leto.
I will say Morbius is an interesting...
I said Leto.
Jared
Gabi,
Leto.
say it again. Spell it.
Morbius?
Yeah.
It's Moribus. Or I-B-U-I-S.
No, Morbius.
What is Morbius?
The character is interesting. He's a scientist that was working on the cure for something. I forget what. He ends up having his DNA kind of like mixed up with it.
How do we have a Morbius date set with a character we don't know from Spider-Man?
Well, Spider-Man fans will know him, yes, but nobody else. That's what I'm saying.
Is Morbius a vampire?
Yes, he has his DNA mixed up with like a vampire bat. It's not like the traditional,
Yeah.
obviously supernatural version of a vampire.
Just
He split up with the vampire bat or whatever.
What about...
But he's also good, but also bad at the same time. Like
kind of has like a conflict.
He's conflicted because he can't really control it, but he's also, I don't know.
Kind of like
He's an
Lex Luthor.
anti-hero.
He's an anti-hero, and nobody cares.
Do you care about Detective Pikachu?
No, no, I don't. I don't care for Pokemon. I don't care for Detective Pikachu.
You never liked Pokemon?
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
No, I have never
liked
liked Pokemon, and I don't really care for the trailers to this movie. To be honest, they don't seem quite that funny.
You're telling me you'll never cared for Pokemon?
I haven't seen the trailers.
Oh, I never cared for, like, the Pokemon. They're, like, my least favorite characters in Smash Bros.
Matt Smith up for Spidey spinoff Morbius.
Yeah.
Matt Smith is in final talks to star in Sony's Spider-Man spinoff.
Star?
I mean,
So is Morbius going to be like a side character?
It says alongside Jared Leto.
Oh. I mean, again, nobody cares.
Okay, now this is one I'm interested in because as a young man, I liked Red Sonja, the female equivalent to Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, go on.
Singer. Oh, this is a singer still attached.
Is it a
Bryan
highly
Singer.
attractive female?
Well, she's not ugly.
Who is it?
It doesn't say. It just says singer still attached. I guess the whole deal is that Bryan Singer, if he's still attached,
Oh, Lord.
like that's not going to be good.
What? Bryan Singer? Can he still get work?
This is Dark Horizons. Millennium Films has issued a statement confirming that they're standing behind filmmaker Bryan Singer in the wake of
Controversy.
Yes. Okay. Apparently that's not good. He's been attached to direct a reboot of the fantasy epic Red Sonja.
Wow.
And is expected to collect a
Wow.
paycheck of up to $10 million. That's
They're going to
crazy.
make this guy the director of Red Sonja?
He's like a renowned douche, but yet companies still hire him. And like they say, he just like leaves his job. Like he'll like start a show and directing and then just like leave.
Is it Bryan Singer that's been accused of like
Yes.
sexual misconduct?
Yes.
And they're going to put him
X-Men.
over. They're going to put him over Red Sonja, which is a
Yes.
highly sexualized character.
Yeah, what? Just because she wears a bikini bra of metal?
Of all directors?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they don't have some kind of like a plethora of different directors to choose from.
No, let's
that have
choose this
experience.
guy.
Yeah.
Let's choose this guy.
Weird. Okay.
Or how about a woman director to direct Red Sonja?
Patty Jenkins. She did pretty well.
I mean,
with
Red
Wonder Woman,
Sonja is basically a Wonder Woman.
except more sexualized because it's like you said, Conan.
Yes.
I mean, it's all about.
Is it Conan or Conan? Oh, that's always kind of bugged me.
I feel like it's Conan. You're
I've
right.
always said Conan,
I
the
feel like it's
barbarian.
Conan, not Conan O'Brien.
Not Conan O'Brien.
Paige, you okay? You there?
I was looking at movie news as well. I was just checking out Christopher Nolan's movie.
She went down a wormhole.
Wormholes
I
over
have.
there.
I was like looking at. It said something about Christopher Nolan's next film to release. I'm like, what?
I gotta be honest. I don't really know of any movies in 2019 I'm excited for besides Star Wars.
Wait, which one? 20 what?
This year?
20.
No,
What about
I wanna
Endgame?
see-
Well, yeah, Endgame, of course.
I want to see Endgame. I want to see Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel.
I want to see.
There you go. That's what I need.
When
I
does
need y'all to say some
1984 come out?
stuff.
What? What?
Wonder Woman, 1984.
Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be this year,
Is
isn't
that the
it?
end of the year or something?
Godzilla. This says Furious. Fast and Furious. Female spinoff sets scribes. Writers Nicole Perlman, Lindsay Beer, and Geneva Robertson Dworet have all reportedly come on board the Fast and Furious franchise, with the trio depending on an upcoming female-centric spinoff of the car action series. So isn't Gal Gadot dead? I mean, who are they going to have in it?
Gal's
All
dead.
the ex-girlfriends of Vin? Oh, wait, no, one of them is dead too. She just died in the last one.
They got Mia and they got Letty.
So Mia and Letty. Is that what we're going to
the only
have?
females I know of that aren't dead.
Come on.
What? Okay.
Come on.
They'll probably set up a whole new team.
Next movies that's coming out.
Okay, so I'm glad y'all said some stuff because that I had for some reason nothing in my mind for 2019. But yeah, there's lots of movies to
well, like Dark Phoenix. I don't
Okay.
know. How y'all
Dark
feel about
Phoenix.
that?
Dark Phoenix.
I'm kind of excited for
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
I'm really into
Not
it.
a soft pass.
Hard pass.
Wow.
I've liked the new reboot until Apocalypse.
Okay, so that's one.
Huh?
So you like one. I mean,
No,
First Class was
there
the
was-
only one.
No, there was the
That's the
Future
only
Past too.
reboot.
There was Days of Future
Days
Past.
You don't
Future
remember that
Past?
one?
Yeah,
No, I didn't think that was that great either.
God, you haven't
was
even
alright.
seen Dark Phoenix, so you're already thinking it's
They
going to
were
be bad.
entertaining.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse was a bomb.
Days of Future Past, I did not care for.
You know, I watched
First Class,
Apocalypse
I
when I
liked.
was a teenager, and I liked it.
Wait, what?
What was it?
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse?
That come out like 2 years ago. Or last year.
You weren't a teenager.
No, it came out way before that.
No, it didn't.
No, it
Sure
did not.
did.
No.
Apocalypse?
X-Men Apocalypse
It's
come
not
out like 2
Apocalypse.
years ago.
It's Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
There's no you in
It
the
came
word.
out in 2016. I was 19. Thank you very much.
Wow, a teenager.
But it didn't just come out.
You were like
it's
a
been,
tween.
It's been like 3 years. Y'all said like, oh, that's
Yeah,
last
it's
last
only
year.
January of 2019.
Okay, anyways.
3 years is kind of pushing it.
I liked it. I don't care what y'all say. I liked it.
Anyway.
I like all the X-Men movies.
I mean,
Like, I've not never been
The Last
disappointed.
Stand.
I liked it.
Your credibility just went out the window.
you just.
I mean, I'm not gonna like just go back and say, "Oh no, I didn't like it" because y'all didn't like it.
Credibility
I
just
liked
went
it.
out that window. I
Way to
just
stick
now
to your
realized is blocked.
way to stick to your gun, Charlotte.
I
I
stick
never
to my
realized
guns.
that was blocked by those bookshelves.
I
until
never
now.
thought when I watched it, oh,
Even if
I
those
don't
guns
like
are
that movie.
water guns, you stick to them.
I mean, like if it's not, I mean, like, if you guys didn't like it, I mean, it's okay.
What do you remember about Last Stand that you liked so
I
much?
love Jean.
She died.
The worst part?
I just liked her
Like, she
character.
dies. They kill her.
I know they kill her, but I like her character.
She
Like
does
they,
nothing but stand there
they-
and brood
I know,
And glow.
and then die.
but they
Then
really
explode.
showed her character and how powerful she was, or
that
could have
they
been.
showed, but they didn't show anything else.
No, but they showed it, and I loved it.
was she
and that's
powerful?
okay.
Was she powerful?
She was powerful.
Wolverine just walked up and stabbed her.
That's true.
She was powerful.
But she loved him, and she let him.
And he
Yes.
could have very easily done it, but
She loved and let.
he was still hesitant.
She told him to do it. She said, "Save me." So he did it because he loved her.
yeah, we get
And her
that.
dark eyes, her little shark eyes.
Her daddy shark eyes.
I mean, I seen that movie like.
And her jelly rolls.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about the criticism and all that when I watched that movie. I just remember loving it.
Okay.
It wasn't X2. It wasn't X2, the greatest X-Men movie.
They're making a Watchmen series on HBO, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard.
Okay, moving on.
Are you interested in
They're
that?
making a Treadstone.
Hold on. Are you interested in Watchmen series since
No.
you loved the movie so much?
No, I did not.
I
care.
liked the movie decently.
Wait.
Treadstone.
Can we get back on X-Men for a second?
Oh my god.
What about, this is not related really, but it sort of is, New Mutants? Like, what the heck?
I'm excited for New Mutants. Actually.
When is that coming out?
Anytime they push a movie back 300 times, it's not good.
It says August 2nd, release date.
You know when it was supposed to come out? Like,
Yes, I
Last
guess.
yes.
But maybe like somebody like had like some seizures or somebody
No,
stroking out and they couldn't
no,
finish
it's
their.
There's
terrible.
reshoots.
It's going to be terrible.
It'll probably be terrible, but I'm kind of
I'm still gonna watch it.
looking forward to it.
Treadstone, a Jason Bourne origin series, not starring Jason Bourne, but the whole program. You don't care?
Nobody cares about that.
Paige doesn't even like the Bourne movies.
Wait. Jeremy Renner's movie did
No.
so well.
Legacy. Bourne Legacy.
Oh my God.
Starring not Jason. Yeah, we care.
They're
know what?
also
I
coming
watched
out,
everything. I watched that movie. I did not get to see the last Bourne movie.
No, I did not watch Jason Bourne. That was it. Like,
I stopped at the Renner movie.
I don't care.
I
Stop the
attempted to
Legacy.
watch the Jason. I fell asleep.
I don't care.
I don't
like
you know
those
what?
movies.
They were so spread out that I completely forgot what was going on.
Yes, I did too. I know he's lost his memory.
From the
He's
first
a super
movie.
assassin.
From the
We
first
get
movie,
it.
we know he lost his memory. And that was it. That's all I remember.
Twilight Zone, Jordan Peele.
I think it'd be good. Jordan Peele
I
does
think that's
good.
going to be good.
He always
Yeah,
does good.
I'm sure.
There's
This
a,
is us. I'm kind of intrigued. I don't know what
you mean
it's-
us?
Is it us? I thought it was called
It's
This Is
just
Us.
us.
Oh no,
This
This Is
Is
Us
Us.
is that stupid show, isn't it?
What is this?
You know what? I
This-
kept seeing
That's
us.
the NBC show.
Oh no, yeah, I kept seeing us, and then for some reason, This Is Us kept popping in my mind. I'm like, why do they keep shortening
Although
it?
very dramatic as well.
No, I never watched it. Anyway, Us. Yes, I'm kind of intrigued about that.
That's
Don't
about
know,
it.
don't know which way it's going to go.
There's a lot of movies coming out this year.
Don't know if it's going to be demonic or what. I don't know.
Alita, Battle
Hoping it's
Angel.
not.
I'm actually kind of wanting to see
That
that.
looks good.
The
Actually,
girl
there's-
from Maze Runner, she's in it.
There's several movies at the theater right now I want to see. I want to see Green Book.
Is that who that is?
I want to see Escape Room.
Brenda.
Weird.
And I want to
You
see...
can't tell?
But Alita Battle Angel comes out like
No,
when?
guys.
When does it come out?
Alita comes out in February. Oh, Valentine's Day. 14th.
Okay.
What did you just say?
I said I want to see a Green Book,
Green Book. Yeah, I kind of want to see that too.
and I want to see Escape Room.
Yes, I definitely want to see that.
This week came out like
Escape Room, yeah.
the Arthur kid.
wanna
Don't
see
care. No.
Oh yeah, no.
No.
Wait,
No.
which
Not
one?
interested
Which
at all.
one?
The kid who would be king.
The kid who would
Oh,
be king.
hard pass.
Hard pass.
No.
The hardest of passes. Like I
Yeah.
shove it. Shove it to the side. Pass.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight.
Yeah. I agree. I'm kind of I've tired myself out with my anger.
With so much, like, critiqueness.
Okay.
I'm angry.
We'll probably put this out before our top 2018 movies, which by the time we put that out, nobody may care.
It'll
By the
be
time we put this
June.
out, nobody may care about Glass.
We're gonna keep pushing back top 2000.
I tried to get Gabi to, like,
It's
go
an
ahead and just
hour.
record with y'all, you two, but no, he couldn't do that.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, we kept trying, but things kept happening.
And there's a whole editing process that takes place that is not easy, and it takes a lot of time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a paid editor,
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if I could pay somebody to do this, it'd be awesome.
but as it is, we all have full-time jobs.
I work full
Gabi
time.
has to edit this. Before
I work
He should
today on
teach
a
us.
Saturday. But you don't know what's good and what's not.
Yes,
see.
I do.
That's
I
the
used to
deal.
edit all the time when I was a kid.
That's true, you did.
your YouTube
Bad.
videos
And
of you
no,
dancing.
not that. No, I used to be
Oh.
in a broadcast class.
You were in
Thank
AV
you. I
club?
learned how to edit crap.
You were in
in
AV club?
Apple. No.
Oh.
Speaking of which,
Dead silence.
Stranger Things 3.
Ooh.
August.
Like,
You know what? I don't think I've seen the last
the middle of
teaser.
the summer. And I saw was the one that like named the episodes.
Yeah, that's one I saw.
Is there
It's
another
funny, I
one?
haven't really
I
heard
thought there
any
was.
shows.
I don't know.
I mean, news.
I wish they had come out again. Like 2018 had no Stranger Things. That makes me sad.
Was it? That
They've been too
long?
busy like doing stuff like
That
recording
is- wow.
other stuff.
Too busy being famous.
So
Yeah.
season 2 was October of 17.
Yeah, it should have been.
What do you mean should have been?
Oh wait, yeah. It come out in October.
There was nothing in 18. Wow, that's crazy.
There was
A year
no
and a
Stranger
half.
Things.
Over
Okay.
a year and a half.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Like David Harbour, he's been recording.
Once he's been
filming.
doing Hellboy. The girl's been doing Godzilla. The boys was doing It and It sequel, whatever.
Charlie's been
I don't
doing.
know what the other boys are
Charlie
doing.
Heaton's been doing.
New Mutants.
Yeah, and then I don't know what the other people.
They're busy. They're all famous.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, good Lord. Yes, I love Stranger Things. All right.
I want to go
Well,
back and watch all the other ones first.
I'd like to go back and yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
yeah.
easy. They all
I'll
each
rewatch them.
have like.
We need to rewatch seasons 1 and 2 and then go
Before
back
this.
into
Well, I
it.
mean, we got time.
I've rewatched them before, but yeah.
I haven't.
do it
I've only
again.
seen them once.
I have not
What?
rewatched them before. I think I started watching season 1 again, but I only got through maybe 1 or 2 episodes. I haven't got to watch them again.
Yeah, I haven't rewatched season 2 yet, but season 1 I have.
All right,
Yeah.
well, I think that's a good stopping point. Thanks
Yeah.
for listening to Disagreeable Nerd Podcast.
It's been real.
I'm DJ signing off.
Pager later, dudes.
Gabby.
Over and out.